Hey everyone, Steph here for Moto Travel. It's day 63 and I'm still in Bavaria. Hey everyone, welcome to Moto Travel, the channel where it's all about motorbike travel and adventure. Well, adventure I truly have. It's day 63 and I'm still here in good old Bavaria. I think I will hang around here until beginning next year, maybe second week in January, I make my way back to Blighty. So what's the news? Well, my prima donna of a motorbike, my BMW GS1250, I just bought a couple of months ago. It's next door in the garage and it's running out of battery power. So I bought myself one of these, the Oxford Oximiser 900. It's one of these tried and tested, pretty low price units who just keep your battery topped up. Let's have a look what's in the package. Well, the unit itself comes together with a wall mount. I think the wall mount is rather handy to store the unit away or even have it plugged in if the cable is long enough. Then you have the power cable, crocodile clamps if you want to charge something on the bench, and then you have a fly lead supplied, what is rather handy. You attach straight away to your battery, tuck that under your seat or let it poke out over the window, and you can plug your motorbike in as soon as you're back from your ride. A little warning, if you have a GS1250 from the newer models like I have, they changed the wiring on the motorbike slightly. You now have a dedicated port where you can mount additional wiring to it. And so you should, because these GSs, they're a little bit touchy when it comes to external power. Yeah, it can cause you all sorts of trouble, as my mate Chris can vouch for. So don't attach that directly to battery. I don't know how it is on any other motorbike. I mean, on my old 1250, I just slam it straight in. That's no problem. But on the newer bikes, be careful. So what can I tell you about the unit? Well, it is a maintenance or trickle charger. So don't expect a massive output of that. I think the output on this unit especially is 0.9 amp. You know, that's enough current to keep your battery nicely ticking over the cold period. That is absolutely perfect. But, you know, if you want to charge a car battery on it, I think that is too small for that. Have a look at the unit itself. On the left-hand side, you have a power switch. Then you have a light switch to put the display on. And you have a warning indicator if something goes wrong or the polarization on your battery is not right. The nice thing, the fly lead, what you connect to your battery, is fused. I can't tell you what fuse is in there because, to be honest, it's a bit dark in here and it's so small I can't read it even with my glasses on it. The crocodile clips are, well, rather handy if you take the battery out and you store it on your bench. So you're covered with that. And the cable, I think it's about 3 feet long. Yeah, but it's about right. Not ideal, I wish it would be a bit longer, but it got the UK plug. So when I'm back in Blighty, it's absolutely ideal. Tomorrow I will install the fly lead on the GS, so I will show you where to connect it as it's supposed to be. Definitely not directly on the battery, but I take that on a tiny little video straight after this one. Right guys, that's it for me today. I'm signing off together with my Oxford Oximiser 900. Just note, I bought that thing from my own money. It's not a sponsored video. Listen, look after yourself, and when you're out there, ride safe and stay safe. Bye.